Hello my dear YouTuber friends, and I hope you're all keeping well. If I sound excited, it's because, let's go to release notes. Sim Update 3 has released at long last. How long have we all been waiting for this? We had to wait a little bit longer. Apparently there is issues with the Microsoft Store not pushing the update out. Pushed it out to me about 2 hours after the update went live. I was pulling my hair out because I wanted to get this video recorded for people. Enormous patch notes. Some of the biggest patch notes I've seen in a recent sim update. I'll be going over these a little bit with you because there's a huge amount of them. And then we'll be taking Sim Update for a spin to see how it performs. Let's not dilly-dally, let's get on with this video. So let's first go over the release notes. I'm going to link this blog, this update blog, down below for you in the description so you can read it outside of the sim. And that's what I'm doing here. It's just an easy way to go over this. There's a lot of patch notes, my friends. Tons and tons and tons of writing and text. I can't go over it all, otherwise this video will be far too long and people will lose interest on this part alone. Let's just go over or summarize, if I can, a lot of these patch notes. A lot of it seems to be the things like added filters and control settings. I'm going to try and show you that when I jump into the sim. A lot of stability and performance and VRAM performance and stability. And fixes for Xbox. So, you know, crashes for Xbox. Fixed a potential crash. What the heck does that mean? Just one note there. Fixed a potential crash on what? But, you know, fixed potential crashes on airport systems. Adding new controls for Xbox and PC so that we can help our own performance in the sim. Well, that's what's promised here. So go and read these at your own pace. I'm just summarising a lot of what that says. So, you know, it's just adding performance, better performance, and fixing crashes and that type of thing. There's general bug fixes there as well. Again, you can go and read this at your own pace rather than me talk about it for the next hour. You know, fixed lots of crashes, fixed lots of issues, which is great. Lots of aircraft fixes as well. There was something interesting that I want to draw your attention to. If I jump to air traffic here on the right, you can do this yourself when you go and read these notes if you're reading them this way. There we go. Better compatibility with Flight Sim 2020 passive aircraft packages. Optimized performance of live traffic model matching. That is going to be an interesting one to test in multiplayer flights. There are some multiplayer notes as well. Added replication of several sim vars related to plane dirtiness. Interesting. Modified multiplayer character to always be on the ground. Fixed liveries are not applied in multiplayer mode. So, and lots of virtual reality fixes as well. Lots of controls. There's just a lot of updates, improvements, and a lot of sort of crash fixes. And there's a lot here on Xbox. If we go right to the top there again, new stability and performance. You're going to read a lot in this where it's optimized for Xbox, where it was crashing for Xbox and goodness knows what. Yeah, you're going to find... Oh, is it here? General bug fixes. Within one of those menus, anyway, you're going to find a lot of Xbox stability. Apparently, that is what this sim update is bringing. do go and read this at your own pace. I'm going to actually try and show you various things within the sim that have come in with this update, and hopefully better performance stability. Let's jump into Sim Update 3 and see what it is bringing us. And okay, so into Sim Update 3. You can check that when you're in the sim. Just go to Release Notes and you should see Sim Update 3 Final. Finally, never mind bloody final. Just go back one. One thing it did when I installed Sim Update 3, it might happen to you. It took me through the customization screen again. Let me just show you a little bit of that on screen. Had to customize my graphics and goodness knows what. What do I have my graphic? Let's just take it off screen. Just out of interest, this is my first impressions of it with you. I'm going to keep most things simple. You know, that will do. Let's just take, yeah, medium rocks, that's fine. Medium, I think it's kept actually most of them on. I don't want, yeah, motion blurs off, that's great. I'll just keep them like that. These are the settings I normally fly in, 1440p at the moment. See how it performs. What I do want to show you straight away, go to controls. What a blessing, moving through control system. It's instant like it was in the beta. Thankfully they've copied it across. The additions they made, you'll see little cog icons next to your controls. This is how you get to your hardware settings. I'm in the Alpha Flight Control. I can go to my hardware settings there. Oh, don't know what I press there. And then you can mess around with your sensitivities. That's where they are now. On PC, why has it gone to... Lucky I checked here because it changed them all to to the default. You can now export and import settings. I'll link videos I did of that when I was testing it in the beta. A video I did on that. It means I can export them and then you can import them. I did actually link these in my Discord if you're interested. My Alpha XPC Honeycomb XPC yoke. Just going to check this to make sure it's in the correct setting. I think it is. Let's go test this, people. It's my first test with you. Now, I renamed my community folder, which you should be doing. So let's pick... Oh, it's there. Carinado, that's fine. I don't have many other of my aircraft, though. Just going to check whether it's kept my settings. In Sim Update 2, it would revert to previous settings. Yep. Lucky I checked again, wasn't it? And... to show what you've got assigned now, you go up here. Hopefully I'm not going too quick for you. That's you. Let's just get that off. This is where you showed you before, where you can check your hardware settings on whatever controller you've got set. So your sensitivities. That's how, a couple more things that have come in, but that's how you export and import. This is how you show what you've got assigned. Just making sure, I think that's what everything toggle... Oh, is head tracking not toggled there? Just a second, people, because I want to make sure I've got it in the right controller. Let me just check something. There it is. I don't know why I've got a couple of tests. I need to delete them because it's going to confuse me otherwise. That's the one now. So if I click off that, I'm just checking all my controls are there. They seem to be. Good. Okay. Get on with it, Hodison. Free flight. Manchester's my home base. America's lit up, in fact, at the moment. Oh no, we're over the UK. This will do. Actually, let's test it over a busy area, shall we? I've not got my frame counter on, but I can feel if it's smooth or not. New York's got to be one of the busiest areas. I know I've been flying a lot around here recently. Simply is one of the best test beds to really push your computer to see how it's going to perform. Hopefully we don't get a crash. If we do, I'll keep it in and I'll restart. So it's apparently improved. One of the things they have improved are the load times. This is my first loading on Sim Update. That's not bad. Not bad. Considering it's the very first loading. Now the scenery doesn't look very flattering. That's a little better. Just loading a little bit. Why am I slightly nervous? Why is my aircraft floating? No, it's not. Right, that'll do. Right, good. That's why I needed disable. Oh, already I'm getting all my... Oh, just a second, people. I need to be... My viewpoint needs to be a little bit above where it is. So height, let's just increase that to... So reset all these settings. Be careful when you get back in. You might have reset a lot of your settings. Not so much controls, just the default settings in the sim. Now, just going to throttle up. Oh, it's put ATC bloody aircraft, so I've got a ton of airliners. They've not improved the ATC or... Oh, what are these settings? I'll take them off later. Get off! Why are you taking off on a bloody taxiway? Oh no, it's put tips on as well. See what I mean about first? Let me go through a few of these with you, in fact. Since it's installed them all. I'll keep it... Oh, I mean, is my autopilot stuff... No. Some of my autopilot stuff's not working either. I will have to do it manually. Oh, I'll fly manually. What's the point? Is my gear... Yeah, at least my... Oh, I can't even jump outside the aircraft. It's delete key, isn't it? Backspace key, backspace key. Yeah, it's put a lot of default. First test with you people. And first test might be a bit frustrating because it's got... Now it's under there, isn't it? I don't want the assistance HUD on in the cockpit. Flight interface. If that's on for you, HUD in cockpit, you can just turn it off there. Save and back. I'm going to go to settings, controls. What's it changed again? Test. That should be... Oh, it's my... This one, it's put them in the default thing again because I changed the aircraft. Looks like that's still existing for each aircraft. Make sure you got your controls set correctly. There we go. Now I can do it. I can get me heading round as well, so I can put it into heading mode, flying towards New York. One thing I will say, it feels smooth. I do have DLSS on as well, but never mind that. I'm in heading mode. I've got the HUD on in external view. I'm not going to worry I'll show you where that is. Just in case it's on for you and you're thinking what's happening. General flight interface. Where's the HUD? HUD and external view, I want it off. So it's down here, external view, cockpit view is there. So I'll have it off in external and cockpit. I don't want the HUD on in this aircraft. Oh! See how it performs. That is very smooth. Approaching New York on a new load. Now, first impressions, people. I can't say it's going to be like this for everybody, and I can't say it's going to be like this for the next few weeks for me, or on successive flights. I'm marginally impressed with that. A lot of settings on high there. 1440p as well. Yeah, okay. Do I have frame gen on? I just wonder. It doesn't always put frame gen on either. It has. But DLSS on as well. I'm just going to keep it on for now. May not need to now. I've been finding that I'm having to use DLSS recently. Well, in my recent tests, especially when streaming. Obviously not streaming at the moment. I'm just recording. I just wonder if they have delivered what they promised. The big thing for me, the big bugbear, was the controls. That is now sorted. I've got to jump on my Series S to see various different menus perhaps and additional things that they put in, and just to see how the whole thing performs. It was already doing quite well on my little Series S, but apparently they've added a couple of menus. Don't mind the micro stutters. This is New York, in case you haven't noticed. Micro stutters aside, let's avoid the Empire State's Building there, please. Yeah, keep going round. Micro stutters aside, I'm blooming impressed. well worth reading over the patch notes to see what's coming. Let's just take a quick look, people. It'll be my first impressions. I've said that so many times now, but it is dynamic settings. There you go. You get a target frame rate there as well. Nothing else changed there. Language, obviously, that won't be too different. Let me just turn. It's reset all my sound as well. So I don't want my aircraft engines. I wonder if I'll have to re-record this part. Hopefully not. I'm just going to turn it down. Apologies, it reset all them to full. Turn the music down as well. I don't want that blurring my ears out. Has it kept off? Do bear with me. I don't want wake turbulence off. That's terrible for mods. I tell you what, I'm going to keep it on. So what I did want is online. I don't want I want that off. Aircraft traffic type. I don't want AI traffic. Although even with AI traffic there, you saw in a New York airport. If you've seen any of my recent streams or videos over New York, I can get pretty severe. I was getting pretty severe delays and stutter and goodness knows what. Look at that. Whee! Colour me impressed. I'm actually quite impressed. I might have to do another comeback. This is just a first impressions video. It's really just to see how the sim's performing. What I'll do, I'll come round New York here, just fly all around it, back to where I was before, come out back to the main menu, because there are other things, and that should be applicable to Xbox as well, that have come in with this sim update, that maybe you should be aware of. If this is if this is your video of reference for the sim update. I think performance, obviously for everybody, the key thing is how does it perform. Performance so far is spot on. Bring back that throttle a bit. Look at that. Always impressed when I fly around New York. I'm more impressed now. Have they fixed the shadows under the bridges as well? You normally get like blocked off, or what look like blocked off bridges. I think you could always fly under these, but these look clearer. I'm absolutely chuffed. I'm chuffed I got in. I know a couple of people still on our Discord are still not getting in at the time of me recording this. Hopefully by the time this is out or you're watching it. And I want to get it out, so I don't want to do a thorough deep dive into every menu setting. Maybe I'll come back to that on my Xbox, because apparently there's a couple of things that you can adjust there. Clouds, looking okay. Is it live weather? It's not. Yikes! Okay, let's get live weather off. I was just trying to see. I'll have to test live weather in a different area. Apparently they've adjusted the clouds as well. Developing, where was that? Well, that's a preset by a different company, but it's quite dramatic, doesn't it? And again, oh, look at that. No performance degradation. I don't have my frame counter on, but I can feel that smooth over 60. Over this busy area. Oh, wow. Impressed, my friends. Let's get back to the main menu. I just want to show you something else in this video. So I'm just putting my landing gear back down. What you should have the option of now. Now I don't have... Oh yeah, well I've got some things streamed in, I'm sure, on my library. So this should be for both Xbox and PC. So my library. You see things like this. Well, that's installed. See things like... What's the B55? Stream. Yeah, this. I'm going to click on it. You can download it now. So download it. Aircraft and scenery to your hard drive. So I'll download the B55. What is that B55? I don't know. Oh, by the way, while that's downloaded, so that'll download. While that's downloaded, let's just go back if it allows us. We've also got a new city update. You will have to get that. When I say get, come down to world. I got it prior to this world update going live. Go to... Let's go back. I probably went too fast there. I'm in the marketplace homepage. Come down to world here. Still don't like the way the marketplace is behaving, but never mind. And world update. And you should see city update 12. I own it. You won't do if you've not got it yet. You have to click on it and click get. It's free, but then click it and get. And that should now... I'm still installing that aircraft, but it'll download locally to my hard drive. I was showing you that as an example. There you go. It's still installing. That's fine. I'll leave it going. City update... Was that a city update 12? It was showing down here as not being active before because I was in sim update 2. Have I gone past it? Where's the city update, people? City update. I want to do some live stream. I always do live streams of new city updates. Maybe tomorrow for that then. How's that? Because I do like to live stream and just to check them out. I still have to check it out myself. Should be active within wherever it is. Where is it? Should be active within there somewhere. Oh, let's find it just to prove a point. Sorry about this. But we have to see if it is actually in. Don't see any reason why. World update, world update. City update, please. City update 12. There you go, streamed. So it's in there. Oh, I'll tell you what, let me just let that finish downloading. We'll go take a look at one of the cities just to see how they look. Okay, so as a quick preview, and I do want to do a live stream of this, hopefully. I'm over the new city update. This is Dresden. I actually had a German friend from here. I was with him in London for a couple of years, actually working with him for a couple of years. From Dresden, he kept telling me about the place, telling me to visit, asking me to visit at the time. Never did, that was many years ago. Never got around to doing it. So I've always been interested to see Dresden, but apparently this is one of the city updates. All seems to be performing well. And smooth still. Having no issues. It's basically fixed a lot of issues, it seems, on first impressions that I was getting with Sim Update 2. Probably for a lot of you too. And don't forget now, you can click on these areas and download them locally as well if you're having any issues streaming them. I generally don't have issues streaming. Touch wood. There you go. One of the areas on view. Probably a lot to discover here. I'll tell you what, people, this video's gone on long enough. It's meant to be my first impressions and test, and that is what it is. Generally, I'm quite impressed with it, I've got to say. I'm just absolutely chuffed. The big one for me was the controls. And I think for a lot of people with Sim Update 2, you no longer have that sort of infinite spinning circle when you're trying to change controls, or when you want to adjust something and you have to wait 20 minutes for it to adjust. No longer have that. This area looks quite interesting though, doesn't it? I have to fly around here a bit more. There you go. And a quick sneak peek at City Update 12 as well, Germany. And doing that because Gamescom is in Germany, so they wanted to release the update to coincide with that. There is a new helicopter in the sim as well. That'll be an interesting one to test. Maybe we can do something with that. Now I'm getting myself into it for the live stream. Maybe. Maybe I just want to fly around areas. Maybe we'll test the helicopter slightly and then fly around other areas. Look at that. Pretty impressive. Hopefully you'll get Sim Update 3 yourself soon. It's looking quite good. But it's first impressions. I've got to dig into it a little bit deeper. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts if you're in Sim Update 3 yourself. And let me know your thoughts on the delivery of it. But be kind, at least we should get it on the same day. Hopefully most people will have it by now. Give this video a like if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Especially more on Sim Update 3. And maybe Sim Update 4 Beta. Goodness. And I'll see you soon.